Hey guys, WWE Ultimate Fan Page here. And I know my voice sounds a little different today. I got even more sick. But before we go on, you probably thought that picture at the beginning, that was just another intro picture. Well, no, it wasn't. Let's take a look at that again. Look at it closely. Oh, look at his head. Look at that Cena sucks poster next to him. Look at that. Okay, so obviously that is the story with John Cena. For every 2 people that like him, 4 people hate him. And that's pretty sad for the company's top babyface. But with all that hate, mixed emotion stuff, what a lot of people don't realize is that Cena is our superstar of the decade. Now, before you go on and, leave a comment like, fuck, Cena sucks, go suck your dad's balls, first of all, when you leave comments like that, I don't really tend to take you seriously because you were probably in diapers during the Attitude Era, and that's all you know how to say. So why do I think that John Cena is a superstar of the decade with all the hate and everything? And you know how I feel about John Cena. You know I'm not his biggest fan. I don't like him very much. But the reason John Cena is the superstar of the decade is because every night he puts asses in those seats, like Eric Bischoff would say. And, without him, he's like the middle link on a chain. If you take off that middle link, the company just goes, boom, that's it, it's done. So, John Cena is the biggest asset probably to WWE in a long time. And he's the closer we're going to get to Rock or Steve Austin or anyone else in the Attitude Era. And if you want to know why The Rock or Steve Austin is not superstar of the decade, how long ago were they wrestling? 7 years ago? This decade, Cena owned this decade. Okay, how many times was he the World Heavyweight Champion? How many times was he on the top of the company? And when they put him down a few months ago to work with Big Show, or when he was injured, once again, company sucked. Do you remember how much Raw sucked with Batista and Randy Orton leading it? Because I do. I remember that Cena, he is what led the company. And I may hate Cena, but I can tell you that this decade belonged to Cena. And, maybe it's because the WWE fails to build new stars. I don't know. Maybe Cena is just the last star that they built. But unlike Triple H, unlike CM Punk, unlike Shawn Michaels, Shawn Michaels, leave him out. I didn't need that. Unlike Triple H, unlike CM Punk, unlike, John Cena has that it factor. He's got the look of a champion. He's got the feel of a champion. You can say that he's got 5 moves, but his flashy moveset looks like a champion's moveset. And you know what? He is here to stay. John Cena is the superstar of the decade. No question. If you want to debate that, go ahead. But I'm telling you right now, Cena owned this decade. There's nothing you can say. Okay, so I just tried to film without Awesome Kong, and my grandpa just walked out of the bathroom at the end. So obviously I may have missed something because I let everything out then. But I have mixed feelings about this whole Haiti thing. Awesome Kong attacked Bubba the Love Sponge because he said, fuck Haiti, whatever you call it. And the whole Haiti thing is going too far, I do hope that they get rid of Bubba the Love Sponge for making those type of comments. How long has he been in TNA? Is he some AJ Styles that he's being treated so sacredly? Who the hell is he? I never even heard of him before TNA January 4th. He's claiming that he brought all of those people to the Impact Zone. What the hell? He's a backstage announcer, okay? Backstage announcer. He's what Josh Matthews is. He's what Todd Grisham is. He is nothing. Even if he leaves TNA, he's building no legacy there. TNA does not need him. However, on the other hand, they do need Awesome Kong. I know a lot of you guys don't watch TNA. You're more of WWE people. In case you don't know who Awesome Kong is, she's not the sexiest person in the world, but she's the best women's wrestler I've ever seen, probably. And you know, if TNA lost her, it's not like WWE where all the divas don't matter. You know, if they lose Mickie James, whatever. But Awesome Kong, she's a huge asset to TNA. For them losing Awesome Kong would be like for WWE losing Christian or something, you know? So, I really sincerely hope that they do not fire her, and instead, get Bubba the Love Sponge off my TV screen. Who the hell is he? Come on. Okay, so it's time to read some interesting fan mail of the week. And do not try to write ridiculous mail, because this is the only time I'll be doing this. Now, over the past week, I've gotten some very interesting comments. Okay, and do not be offended if you make this video. It is just really hilarious. Okay, on the Randy Orton arrested for assaulting a little kid video. Robot Riot 81, I know this guy in real life. Don't be offended, man. He wrote, "Damn, that poor 15-year-old must hate Orton for being a little messed up. But I bet that mom probably doesn't let her son watch Randy Orton wrestle. Well, he's 15, I bet he does whatever he wants. But if that was me, I'd probably just get over it and not make such a scandal and call security. Or tell them because Orton's like a beast, and you can't just mess with someone who's been with the toughest. Yeah, but just not to look like a pussy, I'd look at Orton with a mean face." Okay, this person did not need to make the comment long to make it funny to read. Let's read what it says, and once again, no offense. The HllyVal15 wrote, "I want you to discuss the following topic in the next vid, if you possibly can. Is MVP the modern Hulk Hogan? Is WWE making him look like a total ass kisser? Thanks." Okay, so what I have to say about what I have to say. Okay, but with all due respect and with all due seriousness, MVP being the modern Hulk Hogan is like Santino Marella being the modern The Rock with his segments, or I don't know, like Trent Barrett or Yoshitatsu being the modern Steve Austin, you know. Honestly, MVP being compared to Hulk Hogan, don't you think that's a little over-exaggeration? If anybody's like Hulk Hogan, once again, John Cena. Otherwise, MVP, like Miz would say, really? Okay. That is all for today, folks. Hope you enjoyed this video and hope nobody got offended. I am out. See you guys whenever I make my next video. Bye!